come and get this. Get me a truck or something.
He's probably nice, not good. He's not
He doesn't feel good. He's not up to
That's
the
why
job.
his face is not good enough, sure.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna make it.
I want to introduce you to my nemesis. Let's take a look together here and see who we have in my dirty fan club.
Hey, Clyde.
And sitting in the first seat here, we find Mr. I. Don Wanna.
Incurable, Don.
This guy is the voice that I hear in my head that says, I don't want to. That voice that I hear that says,
Oh, I don't quite feel like it. Oh, my sciatica really bothered me today. I don't quite feel up to it. I don't think I'll run. You don't need to run today. You don't need to do this. It's okay. Let's take it easy today.
oh yeah, I know.
I don't want
Better
to.
take it easy, you know. And sitting next to Mr. I Don't Want To, we find Mr. Catastrophic Expectation.
You know,
Mr. Catastrophic Expectations
this isn't going to turn out well.
is that aspect of my nemesis,
People are up to no good.
that part of my reactive mind,
That's right. You know what? You know what's going to
that
happen?
voice I hear in my head that's always expecting the
We're
worst.
trying to do you in.
Having dark forebodings,
Trying to take things over.
habitually looking forward to the worst possible outcome with any given situation. Generally thinking negatively about other people
what they're trying to
and
do.
what you
That's
think they
right.
might be up to. Constantly creating a condition or situation with problems to be overcome.
Out for 'em.
Lacking creativity and flow in any given situation. Not unlike the evening news or daily newspaper headlines. Sitting next to Mr. Catastrophic Expectations, we find Mr. I'm Not Good Enough. From somewhere in Eastern Europe, I'm Not Good Enough showed up in my life for the first time when I was very young. I associate this aspect of my nemesis with thoughts that I have about needing to do things in order to deserve the love of my parents, especially my father.
You must prove you are good enough.
Now that I'm older, good enough is manifesting as, oh, I need to do this, or I need to do that. I need to make a certain amount of money, or I need to be achieving a certain level of success before my grandchildren will love me. It's ridiculous. It just goes on and on. Obviously, it's something that I've created along the way, and it's something that I have to learn to respect and cherish and observe in order to become more aware of it in all of its manifestation. Enough already. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about anyway. Sitting next to Mr. I'm Not Good
That's
Enough,
right, it's
we
my turn,
find
my turn.
a funny little guy. His name is Damit You Can't. Damit You Can't Make Me. Damn it, you can't make me. An undergrad from the School of
That's
Hard
right.
Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
With a
Hard Knocks.
PhD from I'll Show
That's right.
You.
I'll show you university.
I'll show you university.
Mr. Damit You Can't Make Me is all about resisting authority, all about letting people know what it is that he knows. He's the expert. He's the professor. He's the narrator. He's the one that's always telling people how it is, letting people know what the understanding is. It's his job to tell other people how it is. Now behind him we find the artist of the bunch, Mr. Procrastinator. Mr. Procrastinator.
This part of my nemesis expresses itself as an artist.
And interestingly enough, Mr. Procrastinator has presented as one of his works of art. And if we look carefully, we'll see some images in here that are consistent with his current theme or what he's been thinking about or working through of late. And these are all images and people, ideas, thoughts that come from his experience of a movie called The Secret. Now, Progress T. Notter, as you might have noticed, hasn't quite got this done yet. And this work of art as it stands right now is just about a year old. This is a sister piece to something else that Progress actually did finish. So Progress is, perhaps he's become, what's the word I'm looking for? Distracted, there we go, distracted. Perhaps he's become distracted and hasn't come back to this, or it's lost its significance. But anyway, Progress T. Notter, Mr. Procrastinator, is a perfectionist, looking for the perfect way to get this together. And of course, that takes forever. And so here we are with something that's yet unfinished. Now, sitting next to Progress T. Notter on this little stool, although quite a very big girl, is Ms. Pedal Shakes. Now, Ms. Pedal Shakes, Pedal Shakes comes from a story that has to do with a freshman piano recital where I performed, but I got so nervous that my knee was jumping up and down so high that it was banging the bottom of the piano and making a lot of noise as I performed, because I was just so nervous. I was completely afraid, totally afraid. So much so that I never performed another piano recital during my entire 4 years as a music major in college. This expressed itself again when we were getting ready to step into the realm of film for movies, and what appeared to be an opportunity presented itself, and I've always gone back to that and thought that, oh, if only I'd done that just a little bit more, perhaps things would have gone in a different direction. Next to Ms. Pedal Shakes, we find here Resi G Nation. Now, Resi G Nation is actually a rapper. He belongs to a rap group called It's No Use. Resi G Nation, aka rapper It's No Use. And Resi represents for me in my Nemesis that condition that persists. That's called resignation, where no matter what you do, things are always going to be exactly the way they are. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. I represent this within myself as part of my ethnic background as an African American. I think a lot of African Americans experience a kind of resignation about this is how it is. They're always going to be doing this to me. This is happening to us. I'm a victim. There's nothing I can do about it. All that sort of stuff. So, as a part of my identity, as a part of my Nemesis, we have Resi G Nation. He insists his name is Rizzy, by the way. We're finding him representing our resignation. Now, what we do in the theater of the mind every day is I have all of my friends here. And I love each one of them dearly. I have all of my friends watch me work out every day. So they get a chance to participate with me, and I get a chance to show them how well I'm doing what I'm doing with regard to my workout. So that's it for now. We're going to go on back upstairs. That's my dirty fan club.